What is happening, what is going on, you absolute bunch of legends. So what I want to do in this video is I want to show you a really cool and easy way to create guard rays in Blender. And yeah, it's going to be very easy to do. I thought I would just show you how to do it. I'm just going to delete this cube, I don't need it for now. But yeah, you can see I've got a scene. So pretty simple scene, looks quite nice, pretty okay. Probably add a bit more trees, but if you want to get, what I want to do is add some kind of guard rays shining into the scene, make it look a little bit more realistic. So I thought I would just show you how to do it. Let's jump into the video. So I'm just going to go back here. So first thing you want to do is you want to go Shift A, Mesh, Cube. Okay. Then what you want to do is I'm going to click here so we can see, go S and scale it so it covers your whole scene. Basically like what you're going to do when you do that kind of volume, when you create volume in a scene, but we're not going to do that. Then what you're going to do is go to shading, hit new, go to your camera, and then what you can do now is click on your principal BSDF, delete it, Shift A, and get an emission node. And what you want to do is you want to plug the emission into your volume. And now if I go here, you'll see it's going to look a bit weird. So it looks, it looks terrible, but we'll fix that. So let's go back here and then just rename it so you don't get confused. Just name it guard rays or light rays, whatever you want. Then what you want to do is go Shift A and get a color ramp. And this is going to allow us to create this cool guard rays really easily. And plug the color into the color. Shift A and get a Voronoi texture. Put this there. Click on the Voronoi texture and hit Control T. That just gives you these two nodes. You can add them manually, but it uses the node wrangler add-on. If you don't have it, when you click Control T, go to Edit, go to Preferences, go to your add-ons, just type in Node and just enable Node Wrangler. Just save preferences just in case. Then plug your distance of your Voronoi texture into the factor of your color ramp. And if I go back here now, you can see it still looks terrible. So first thing you want to do is you want to click on your Voronoi texture and change this to 4D. And then on your scale, bring this to about 14. Then go to your mapping node and change the Z to 0. You can see nothing's really changing yet. And here's where the magic happens. Bring this in. You can see what's happening. It's creating like the rays. This is what we want. So you want to get it to about somewhere like this. This looks fine. And then what you want to do is you obviously don't want it to come straight down. So click on here and make sure your cube is selected and rotate this like that. You can see if you rotate it like that, or if you rotate it like this, you get that. So this is what we want. You don't want it to be too much. You can play around with it. Just that looks fine. Can actually bring it up a little more, maybe make it about there. And if you go back here now, and then what you can do is you can then change this. So you can see what happens there if you bring this in like that, and then if you bring this all the way, create something like this now. And then what you can also do is you can change your color. So just click on the white and try and blend it kind of with your scene. So you got to get it kind of like your scene is kind of blue. You want to get it something like this now. And you'll just need to play with your scale. So if you bring your scale like that, you can see, get it like that. So you want to bring the scale and then now you can play with your, it's like that. So you can see now you're getting those nice guard rays. Like I said, it's shooting like this. You've got something like this. Now you've got those nice guard rays. And yeah, it's not perfect, but it's pretty easy to do. It's easy in doing it. It looks good. It depends on your scene. Obviously, scenes like this, you might not need guard rays. You might, you can use something else. But you can see what happens if I change the HDRIs, how that changes your guard rays as well. So you obviously also maybe need to play with what HDRIs you're using for certain scenes. But you can see if I zoom in, you can then adjust this. So obviously each scene will be different. So if I click here now, let's go back to shading. Go back to my camera, zoom in, click here. You can see you obviously maybe need to then change this to maybe like a white. Then you've got this obviously too sharp, so you want to bring it in. So about there, you need to obviously play around with what you're looking for. You can obviously also bring up your settings of your HDRI, which will also then affect the guard rays. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Like I said, it is coming through. This is not obviously up. Probably haven't used the best scene to demonstrate this video. You can do this also for like indoor scenes with the window. It will also work really well because you'll still get those nice guard rays coming through in the scene. But hopefully you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.